Here for folks like us. Wrong city, wrong people.
And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of my playthrough of Bannerlord War Sales. Last episode, the end to the grueling Kuzite campaign finally came. They surrendered to us, and that war is over, and the kingdom, at least right now, is at peace. We are at war with no one. Let us take a look at what the map looks like. But I think it's important to mention that additionally, we picked up Dinar Castle. So we will be looking into castle management in this episode. I don't expect we're over here. Nope. Okay, so we have currently we are eating into Stygian lands, and we have just clipped off the very, very, very northern edge of Kuzite territory. Unless at one point in time this was Kuzite territory, but I don't think so. All right. All that said, I talked to AI about it. AI, okay, let me front load. Let me not bury the lead. I talked to AI about what the smart approach is when it comes to a governor for a castle. And it said that I should absolutely put anybody in there that I can right now, especially if I'm willing to respec them. But that eventually I'm going to want somebody who is themselves Kuzite. Okay, well, that makes me want to take a look at our clan. We're going to need somebody who's been around for a while. I mean, it could be Olafun. The thing is that she's got pretty good combat skills too. What's her leadership like? Where is that? Tactics are at 170. Leadership at 150. 230 and... No, 220 in stewardship. That's good for governing. What's Gulta? Gulta is only 100. Where's her leadership at? 150. Wasn't that the same as Olafun? Yeah. 129, 60, 160. Okay, well, Gulta is actually the better combat leader. So we might put Olafun in there. What's Nialdar? Well, to be quite honest, Olafun is the clear-cut best option. So then, we need to go respec her and probably rob her of all of her armor and give that to other people. I think I'll let her keep her armor, because we may eventually bring her back into the fold if I can find somebody good with Kuzite. In fact, let us first take a look at least at this little person finder, basically. Let's see, it could be female or male. They need to be alive, of course. Let's try Wanderer. Got Blag. Dorian the Scholar is Imperial. Okay, so of course we want to take Kuzite. Well, Okon the Knowing. That would be somebody. But we have no idea where he's at. Urkun the Ragged. So maybe before we actually go and pay the money for respecking and assign Olafun to govern the castle. Now, I think I've already queued things up. Let me make sure about that. Yes, I have, and I gave them money. Okay. Let's first start going to these Kuzite towns and see if we can get a lead on any of these Kuzite wanderers. So this is your TGIF video, by the way. I hope you had a great week and that you're looking forward to an even better weekend. Her, the swordsman, is Arabian, or what do we call that? I have flat forgotten what the heck they're called. Asarai. Next town that we will visit will be Makeb. This episode here might be pretty administrative heavy. There's not really anybody for us to fight. We do need to do some recruiting. Go to tavern. Nobody. Okay. What's the next city? Ortongard. Let's go check that. I guess Chaikand, and then we'll come up. How am I doing on food? I got plenty. Una, the healer, does not look Kuzite at all. She is from Penkanak. Alright, double around to Akalat. Oh, they have Odok. We should go to Odok first. Then when we double back towards Hargard, we'll hit the other two Kuzite towns, cities, on that trip back. Vote for signing a trade agreement with Sturgia. We vote yes. Oh, I was asked a good question on the last video, guys, and I'm putting this up for the community for anybody who can answer it. I suppose I could go research it. I just kind of think I might forget to, just because I'm kind of spread thin when it comes to not only the YouTube videos that I'm making for several games, but just playing 3 games, sometimes 4. So I'm trying to say it's not all work or anything, you know, to me, you know, it's just, I'm doing a lot of things right now, so I might not remember. Okay, so Greek of the North has decided to sign trade agreement. So the question was, am I concerned with the beheading of the enemies that I was running into, where every time I fought the Kuzite, if I captured their leader alive, I executed them? Was I concerned about how much influence it would cost me to pull armies together in the future? And my understanding is that it will not affect us, because the Nords don't care. They're not the ones getting pissed off. Whenever you get that whole list of all these families that are upset with you, it's the Kuzite families, and I think other royal families, for whatever reason. Maybe they're intermarried with them. I don't really know. But I think other families that are part of other cultures also get upset. And that the reason that it's considered general a good rule of thumb to not execute is because most people want to form their own kingdom, and when you go to form your own kingdom, you're trying to convince any families that you can find, not just your own culture, anybody, anywhere, to join your clan. And if you've angered everybody because you executed leaders against every foreign nation that you were at war with, you're not going to be able to do that. That's my understanding of it. But if you're planning on just playing as a good vassal within your own kingdom like I am, you're not concerned about what other cultures think about you, then it becomes irrelevant. Now, do I need to be corrected on any of that, is the question. So I'm putting that out there for you guys to answer if anybody knows that answer off the top of your head. But see, we have a number of nobles listed right here. If I execute a Kuzite warband leader, none of these people care, is what I'm saying. I don't know if that's really true or not. They don't get upset at me. They don't get a positive opinion either. They are neutral on it. And these are the people, these are the only people I care about. I don't care how the Imperials feel about me, and I don't care about how the Kuzite feel about me, or the Sturgians, or anybody else out there. Only the Nords. And because I'm not going to form my own kingdom where I'm searching for any family anywhere in any culture to join my kingdom, then the purpose for me holding my hand back and not decapitating the enemy leadership is null and void. So let's hit done here. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm right about that or not. Okay, we will go to Akalat. Len has given birth to a healthy baby. Excellent. Nobody here either. Ortungard being the last one. Pay but save for all to hear that selective application of obscure laws is little better than theft. No. But you can be sure that he has means to apply pressure, so let's try this right here. Oh, we're bribing him? Yeah, a little bit. This is by far the most expensive option. Decrease crime rating by 10 in Kuzite. Erupt in fury, telling the inspector that there is no way you will be fleeced in this way, legally or illegally. I don't see any downsides listed here, so we'll go with that. I mean, that seemed like it was all positives. Lemignon the Surgeon, you are a Imperial. So, that won't help me either. Okay, well then, let's go back into here. Alive, Kuzite. Yep, they're still... It's not known where they are at. His home is Chaikend. His home is Odok. Well, I suppose we can go check those one last time. And then if we can't find him, then we're going to go respec Olofund. Here's Odok. So, do they wander around their town areas and then they're in and out of the actual city? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. So this is their home base and then they wander around these areas. And then show up here again. Well, I wish you could, like, ask the bartender about any wanderers that come in regularly. That would be nice, to a good way to gather intel on the location of these guys. Una the healer again. Okay. Well, you know what? We can respec her right here, I believe. We need to go to the arena. Enter the arena. Talk with this guy. This one right here. Okay. Before we do this, I need to take a look, because you can only do one area at a time. I guess, to be honest, I'm gonna have to respec her across all those areas if I want to get all the governor perks. I don't know, I might be doing this in kind of a stupid way, but... This isn't the screen I want to look at. This is kind of how, I guess, how you learn, right? Trial and error. So, she has a lot of one-handed, and I think there's a governor perk in here that I want. Okay, she's got one here. Plus 1 daily militia recruitment in the governed settlement. I don't know what's important, security or militia recruitment. Don't they go hand in hand? I guess between the two I would want this one more, but if I can avoid having to respec this and just stick with this, then I'll do that. And she doesn't have this selected yet. Plus 30 garrison limit in the governed settlement. Negative 5% garrison wages. I would probably take the reduced. I don't know. I don't know what I would take. They both seem good, so I'd probably go with the whichever one is better as a party leader. Okay, I might not have to touch vigor because she has a governor trait. It's not the one that I would have picked, but I don't know how much of a... I don't really know which one is better. Okay, over here... Captain, 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 captain... party leader, captain, party leader, captain. Here's a governor plus 1 daily security in the governed settlement. Okay, so we would want to take that. So we do want to respec this one. Okay, for endurance. Captain, party leader. Okay, here's a governor. 0.5 daily loyalty to the governed settlement. That would help offset her Nordic penalty for being wrong culture. So we're going to want to respec this. What else is here? Captain, party leader. She already has this one. Plus 20% security provided by mounted troops in the governed settlement. Okay. So we would respec for well-strapped. What about over here in athletics? Captain, party leader. Whoa, she didn't take this? She must have already had the other one selected. All right. Captain, party leader, captain, party leader, governor. I would probably keep this one. 20% hearth growth in villages. That sounds really good. Ooh, plus 1 daily loyalty in the governed settlement. That's critical. We would have to take this. Okay, so we know that we are respecing control and endurance. Whoops. Okay, under scouting. Scout, party leader, governor, plus 10% tax income from villages bound to the governed settlement. Or plus 2.5% tax income from the governed settlement. I would just keep this one. And when it says settlement, is it talking about a city? I'm not really sure. Party leader, scout, party leader. Okay, so this would stay the same. What about under tactics? Captain, army commander, captain, party leader, army commander, governor. She's already got it selected. 20% fortification bonus to governed settlement. Roguery, party leader, governor. Well, we would need to take this. Personal, party leader, clan leader, governor. She's already got it selected. Plus 1 security per day. Party leader, governor. 5% chance per day to increase relation with a notable by 1 in the governed settlement, or plus 2% chance to get 1 relation per day with a random notable. What's the difference there? 5% chance per day to increase, 2% chance to get 1 relation per day. Increase what? Relation. Per day. I don't understand why you wouldn't take this. Okay. Captain, party leader, governor, 5% tariff revenue. Well, I'm almost positive that's just going to be cities. Gang leaders, I never recruit from them, so I would just keep this. Let me see something. Hold on. Let's finish this. Captain, party leader. Okay. So far, oh, where the heck is it? Where was the one that had to do with +1 loyalty per day? Was it this? Oh yeah, it was. Alright, well then, we don't have to do cunning. Scout, party leader, governor, but also governor. Okay. Party leader, scout. Come on, man. Scout, party leader. Okay. I think we don't have to respect scouting. Let me take a look and see if this is called a settlement. I don't see where it's literally called a settlement. Settlements. Okay, settlements are villages, castles, and towns. Alright, what about social? Party leader, governor. Chance for relation. Another governor up here. Chance for relation also. 2% chance to increase relations with a random notable of opposed sex in the governed settlement. I don't like the way that reads for my wife. 2% daily chance to increase relations with a random notable of same sex in the governed settlement. Party leader. Personal. Governor, +1 relation with settlement notables when a project is completed in the governed settlement. That sounds pretty good. Clan leader. Okay, so this one we probably would do a respec on. Party leader, governor. Yeah. We would want that governor trait. Here's a governor also. 20% security bonus from the town garrison in the governing settlement. Or 1 daily loyalty. Well, we want that loyalty. So we would definitely want to change that. Party leader, personal. Party leader. Governor, 20% rate of militias will spawn as veteran troops. Or +20 garrison size. I don't know. I think I like this one. Yeah, but I don't know for sure. Okay. Personal. Quartermaster. Governor, +30 gold for each caravan visiting the governed settlement. Well, we won't have any caravans, so we would want to take this one. Plus 20 gold for each villager party visiting the governed settlement. Yeah, that sounds very good. Okay, quartermaster. Governor, 10% tariff income in the governed settlement. Or 25% workshop production rate. Gosh. Castles do have workshops now. I think I would go workshop. I don't know, man. I would try out workshop. Quartermaster. Governor, 20% production rate to grain, olives, fish, date. And villages bound, okay. Clay, iron, silk, and silver, so we would want to look at what whatchamacallit provides. 30% build speed for marketplace, kiln, and aqueduct, which is better than no governor trait. Okay. So far, control, endurance, and social. Probably we're going to want to change this one up also. Garrison wages. I would take this one to try and capitalize on the other one that I took about veterans. Oh, look at how this reads, guys. This says settlement, and this says castle. So that settlement question is back on the table. Quartermaster, governor, 10% income and governed settlement, 10% tax income. Yeah, see, that's the wording sure is making it sound like there's a difference between settlement and castle. The settlements are the cities. 20% hearth growth. Governed settlement. 20% effect from boosting projects. I would prefer hearth growth. But it's sketchy because of that word settlement. Neg 10% garrison food consumption during sieges. Town. Town could be cities also. I think that's what it is. I think the towns are the cities. They don't use the word cities, they use town. And then the other things, the smaller places are villages. Construction speed for every 3 prisoners. Okay. I don't suppose there's a way to respec this. Coastal settlements. Okay, I'm done looking. Let me confirm. Dinar and Karahali. Sheep. Dinar, also sheep. Okay. So that one governor perk would kind of be pointless. So, let's go to the arena. Enter the arena. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Tab out. We had better make a temp save. In case I mess this up. Enter the arena. Talk with this dude. Teachers. Olafun. What trait? Her control trait. Focus on throwing, I guess. 6,400 gold. I don't know if I'm reading this right. Teachers who help hone their skills and learn new habits. Help hone the skills of a member of my clan. Oh. Okay, so it's not going to reset the entire tree. All 3 areas. It's just going to reset throwing. Okay. Let's go confirm that. Olafun. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Very well. Captain, so I have to pick between these two. I like shield damage. Then we have another combat skill, and I like flexible fighter. Personal captain, personal party leader. I will give her party leader. Because eventually that's what she's gonna be, I think. Once we find a Kuzite governor. Personal captain, personal captain. Mounted and 30 throwing. Yeah, this one easily. Okay. Personal party leader, personal captain. I don't know. Both of those are pretty good. But I'm going to give her saddlebags. Okay, this one has the governor trait in it, so that's what we're going to take. +1 daily security in the governed settlement. Okay. Let me double check here. Personal captain, personal governor. +1 daily militia recruitment in the governed settlement versus 0.5 daily security, but I already said if I don't have to respec this, I would just keep it as is. It is still a governor trait, the one that she already has selected, and I can avoid the retraining. It also gives her the one that she needs if she ever comes back to combat, which I am anticipating she will, and that's really the more important aspect, I think. Okay. I have confirmed I don't need that one. So the next one I need, personal captain, personal party leader, personal governor. I need this. Daily loyalty, yes. So definitely writing. I already know, just from looking at that. So enter into the arena. Talk with this dude. I just want to do this one at a time, guys, to make sure I don't screw up. Olafun, endurance, writing. 5,040. How's my gold looking? 153k. Okay. Olafun. Personal captain, give her nimble steed. Personal party leader, personal governor. Give her the governor 0.5 daily loyalty to the governed settlement. Party leader, or party leader captain. 20% carrying capacity for pack animals, neg 10% trade penalty for mounts. 30% party speed bonuses from footmen on horses. Pretty easy to go with nomadic traditions. Plus 10% melee damage bonus from speed to mounted troops in your formation. Give her this one. Personal captain, personal party leader. I always with sweeping wind. I just like that party speed. And I like the battlefield speed, but I can definitely see somebody who's doing an archery focus going here. This actually is pretty powerful, but I always go with sweeping wind. Party leader and governor, plus 20% security provided by mounted troops in the governed settlement. Okay, so I respect this thing basically for this alone. But that loyalty is really, really critical. So, because she's going to be taking a stiff penalty there, because she's not Kuzite. Personal captain, personal party leader, personal captain, personal captain, personal party leader, personal party leader, personal captain, personal captain, personal captain, personal captain, party leader, party leader, party leader, party leader, personal governor. Oh yeah, we need that. Plus 1 daily loyalty in the governed settlement. Well, I like that hearth growth, but it's just really, the loyalty is really critical. So we're going to have to respec athletics. Olafun, endurance, athletics. 7,200. Seems like it's, I think it's adding up, guys. So it could get really, really expensive. Olafun. You're gonna get the hit points. You're gonna get, while on foot, 10% weapon handling to foot troops in your formation. You're going to get this also. Even though you're not on foot yourself, the group that you lead will mostly be on foot. Personal party leader, personal party leader. Always go with party size. Captain, captain. Melee weapons, melee damage by troops in your formation. Versus movement speed. Yeah, I don't mind plodding forth and just doing big damage. Negative 30% charge damage for all troops in your formation. Well, when she's a party leader, let me ask about that. Hold on, give me just a second, guys. I'm bringing the internet up. Bannerlord. Do my captain perks, I think I've asked this before, affect my entire warband if I am the party leader? Captain perks do not apply to your entire warband if you are the party leader. They only affect the troops within a specific formation that you are actively leading. If you are not leading a formation, these perks do not activate at all. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So then, well, shoot, man. I guess I'll give her plus 30% speed. I guess. I don't know. Here, taking that. Alright, party leader, 10 daily experience to foot troops while waiting in settlements. No, walk it off. Okay, here's a couple governor, and it's this one that we wanted. Alright, so that's done. And I don't have any perks in smithing. So we're on to social. 10% chance. Yeah. We gotta change charm. Let's go do that. Enter the arena. Talk. Social charm. 8,400. Okay. 10% daily chance to get +1 relation with a random notable in the governed settlement while a continuous project is active. Plus 30% more likely to have children. That's just good for her in general. Even when we go back to combat, I'm gonna want her to have that. Personal party leader, personal party leader. +1 renown and influence for each issue resolved. I think I kind of want to give her this one. Because she might still actually be, I mean, she's going to be the governor. She'll be resolving issues. We'll give her that. Forgivable grievances. +5% daily chance to increase relations with powerful notables in the governed settlement. In bloom. I don't think so. Young and respectful. 2% daily chance to increase relations with a random notable of the same sex in the governed settlement. You know what? It totally makes sense to go with this one, though, because I think most of the leaders that are male. But no. We'll roleplay that one. Firebrand. 1 recruitment slot from rural notables. Oh, party leader. Okay, personal. -30% influence cost when voting for kingdom proposals made by others. +1 recruitment slot from urban notables. Basically, she will never benefit from any of these. I guess I'll give her the personal. Personal. Mercenaries. Yeah, we'll give her this one. Personal. And we'll make her nice. Okay, +1 relation with settlement notables when a project is completed. Yes. Okay. Charm is done. What about leadership? Party leader, governor. 3 experience per day to each troop in garrison. We're gonna want that. We're gonna want heroic leader. Okay, I already know then. We wanna redo leadership. Enter the arena. Talk. It's for Olafun. Social. Leadership. 6,000 gold, so the number went down this time. Yes, I'm sure. Olafun. 2 experience per day to all troops. I think this is the one I always go. Oh, wait. There's a governor one here. Okay, my bad. I almost made a mistake there. Party leader. 50% recruitment for a rate of tier 1, 2, and 3 prisoners. I don't care about that stuff. We're going to want when defending. Because she's going to defend the castle. +5. Party size limit is what I would... Oh, nope. Oh, man, I almost screwed that up also. +1 daily loyalty in the governed settlement. We want that. Maybe if I'm lucky, I won't have to find a Kuzite. She might be able to pull this off. 50%. Let's see. Personal party leader. Tier 3 plus troops in your party no longer retreat due to low morale. 30% faster non-bandit prisoner recruitment. This sounds like it actually might be something she could use while managing the castle as the governess. I don't know that she will be able to or not, but this is what would be in her prisoners or in her dungeons. And she is still leading troops when doing castle defense. I just don't know if the game categorizes it in such a way that it would factor this in. But we'll take that. Clan leader, party leader, personal party leader. 5 party size for each town you control. Experience from battles. Security per day while waiting in town. Well, she's going to be in town constantly. No morale penalty for recruiting prisoners of your faction. I don't know. I think I'm just going to give her the top one. Because party size. Or if I pull her out and make her a clan leader and forget to respec her or something like that, you know. Governor and party leader. 20 garrison size in the governed settlement. 20% rate of militias will spawn. Okay, I was going to take the veteran troops over the garrison size. Next, we have trade. Party leader personal. Quartermaster personal. Clan leader personal. Personal quartermaster. Okay, governor, plus 30 gold for each caravan. Visiting a governed settlement. We would need this one for each villager party visiting the governed settlement. 10% tariff income and governed settlement. I was going to take the workshop production rate. This one's probably the better one, but I'd like to... I don't know, I was going to say I'd like to test this out, but then I just realized I don't really exactly know how to test it out. It's going to involve tracking data and doing some math, which doesn't sound like fun at all. 20% production rate to... Okay, neither of these mattered. And she's gonna want, well, I guess this one. Okay. Well, let's do it. Trade has to be redone. Olofun, social, trade. 9,200, that's expensive. I'm down to 122k. No, no, no. Here. Okay. So, I want to give her a appraiser. I think I'm going to give her market dealer, because if she gets herself into trouble as a party leader, she might be, maybe, well, I don't even know if the AI engages in bartering. Never mind, I'm taking carrying capacity. I'm gonna go with artisans because I believe that's what the castle will have with its workshops. Negative 15% price penalty while buying from villages. Okay, 30 gold for each caravan. Villager party, we wanted this one. Artisan community. Profiting workshop, yeah, we want to take this. Governor, party leader, govern settlement. Okay, I was going to take the workshop production rate. I wonder if this would work if we lose dinar. Because I think they have 3 workshops. You can't actually visit them like you can in a city. It's in the castle management screen under workshops. I want to try that. This one didn't matter, but I think I see more of these. So if we get castles in the future, well, I guess it won't matter for her. She's just going to stay at dinar. Well, no, that's not true. If I ever get a Nordic castle, that's where she would go. Okay, we'll take that. And build speed, yeah, might as well. It's the only governor trait. Okay, stewardship. I would want 7 veterans to capitalize on the other veteran one I took. We would take stiff upper lip. Logistician. Aid corps. Perhaps gourmet. Yes, we would take gourmet. And forced labor. Okay, so this is what? Steward. That one's good to go. Neither of these are actually applicable. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at these. Kinda done. Alright, so enter the arena. Talk. Olafun, intelligence, steward, 8800. Okay, quartermaster party leader. We would go reduced wage for her, because I don't think she would be AI managing it. I'm not really doing anything. She's the one doing it under AI control, and I don't trust the AI to go and buy a whole variety of food. I'm going to give her this. Governor, veteran troops, yeah. That one. Garrison wages. Yes, negative 20% garrison wages in governed castle. This one. This one, because it reads more generally, so I don't have to worry about whether or not it's just talking about a city. This one up here, the hearth growth. Negative 10% garrison food consumption during sieges. Yep. In the governed settlement. Okay. 10% town project effects in the governed settlement. Construction speed for every 3 prisoners. Town project. Okay, we're taking forced labor. Alright, Olafun. We ride. Back to Dinar, where we will set her up as the new governess of Dinar Castle. We're up over an hour already. Yeah, this was definitely an administrative episode. And we haven't declared war on anybody either. So I'll probably play off screen until we're at war with somebody. Our hope is to make Dinar profitable so that we can get back to making really good money. Alright, now if I manage the castle, it's right here, Craftsman's Quarters. Is there anything that... Yeah, provides income based on bound village hearths. L, loyalty -1, I guess. L -1. 20% tax income from bound village Earths per day. 20% tax income from plus 20% income. Okay, well, maybe I was wrong about the workshops thing. Looks like I made a mistake there. But let's take a look at how things stand at the moment. We have no bricks. This is because we have very low loyalty at negative 21.15. If we look at loyalty here at 14.69, the expected change is actually plus 0.4. That's not bad. But we get negative 3 from the owner culture and negative 0.13 for the security, which puts the loyalty drift at positive 3.53. So that neg 3... Oh, yeah, okay, it doesn't put it at... Okay, I did the math wrong. We have a loyalty drift of 3.53, and then you subtract 3 from the owner being of different culture, and you subtract 0.13 for the awful security that we have right now. Plus 1.59, negative 0.54, plus 1. Food, plus 20.82, that's good. Prosperity plus 1. Okay, so now if we add in Olofun, suddenly loyalty flips to plus 2. Oh, that's really, really good, guys. Really good. So over time, she should be able to get this thing cooking. We'll just put another 10,000 in there. Who cares? There you go. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? I'm not getting any bricks at all. So it's like a waste of money. It's spending the money and not doing anything. That was terrible. Alright. Well, at any rate, by the time we get the next episode up for Monday, you guys should see, fingers crossed, a productive castle that is actively constructing. That's the hope. I'll have to play it offline until we can get to that point. Or something else big happens, like we declare a war or something like that. Okay. Well, that should be it. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Save. Over ongoing 2. Probably a pretty dull episode to watch, guys. I hope that maybe you were just playing it in the background, but these were important things to get done. We really need this castle to become productive, so that our finances get right and we can start putting together clan armies, because that's really how I like to form armies. I like to get multiple clan warbands out there. It doesn't cost me any influence at all to call them, and then to get like 1,000-man army put together that's of nothing but Ivyrsons. I mean, that just appeals to me, you know? So, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I'll see you in the next episode, where this story continues.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found